Okay, boss, admit it. Igor's one of your favorite fighters.
Oh, he is. Certainly he is.
He's one of mine, too. Because there's something mysterious about a man who walks quietly but carries that big right hand.
And when people meet this guy,
listen to the crowd.
It's unbelievable. And that's why I said he's such a nice guy. It's a very strange. He totally changes when he steps into the ring to a different kind of person.
Igor is in shape for this fight. He said he felt fat when he fought Trey Tulligman, and he felt that the conditioning had something to do with it. But this time, he knows in fighting Satake, he's going to need a real good condition, because that way he can get those punches there faster.
Well, he's going to need it because Satake is a good striker, K1 kind of striker. So, and yeah, he definitely is going to need it.
But Igor is very focused in this fight. And he said, I will knock him out, about Masaki Satake. And he said he's not afraid of kickboxing because he used to kickbox, although he did have one unsuccessful fight in the K1 against one of the greatest fighters in K1 history, Ernesto Hoost, of which Igor lost with low kicks. But let's be fair, if Hoost were to fight Igor in mixed martial arts, it probably would go against Hoost in that one.
I know, but Satake, he's a striker too, K1 striker, so.
But is he as good as Ernesto Hoost?
No.
赤コーナーより佐竹正明選手の入場です。
In the red corner, from Japan,
Masaki Satake. Now this guy gives a great interview because he'll say some pretty funny things.
Yep. I always love this entrance.
Right, it's the Godzilla. It's the Godzilla movie, the original Godzilla theme song, right?
Yes, it is. What a great song it is.
It's funny. Satake says he's the leader of the gang in the dojo.
Yeah, I heard him saying it, and he's got the invisible kick. That's also a quote of him.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's been so invisible that it didn't help him in his first 5 mixed martial art fights, because he lost 4 of them and won 1. So he's going to need that invisible kick tonight.
Oh, certainly against Igor. But this would be a good fight for him because all the other guys took him down to the ground, and Igor is going to trade punches with him. Now we're going to see if he can trade with Igor.
The man's got a great sense of humor, a very dry sense of humor. He says he gets banged around in the gym by Kazushi Sakuraba, Shungo Oyama, Ichizawa, Akira Shoji, and he jokingly said that he can KO people in the gym, but he's had problems doing it in the ring in mixed martial arts so far.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, it is. You know, the Japanese public still loves the guy, though. Igor Vovchanchin, one of the greatest stand-up fighters in mixed martial arts. Masaki Satake. Satake did say, coming from a Kyokushin karate background, that a great influence on him was the karate legend from Japan, Mas Oyama. And then he used to try and emulate Mas Oyama by practicing to kill bulls and bears like Mas Oyama used to.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. He feels that Peter Arts and Ernesto Hoost are the best in K1, but he does feel that Igor is the best in prime.
Yeah, he was very humble about it. That's why he's a great guy, great personality.
Oh, this is going to be a great one. I think Satake's going to try for a takedown. Looks like he's going to try and do a lateral drop and shoot for a single there. but I think he's going to do that to surprise Igor.
I think so too. He's faking it. It would be something if he does it.
I don't know that being so green at mixed martial arts that he wants to try to take Igor down, who sometimes was able to repel the takedowns of Mark Kerr when they met in their first fight.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think he's going to do it. He said also in our pre-fight interview that he liked the distance. When you fight a striker, the distance is completely different than when you fight a mixed martial artist. And now he faces a striker, so he said, this is probably going to be my best fight.
Yeah, he does expect it to be an aggressive fight, that's for sure.
You see, the first one who's going to make a mistake is going to get it. They're just waiting.
And notice how Igor has not thrown that right hand yet.
Well, because he knows he's facing a good striker now, a decent striker.
There's a left jab from Igor Vovchanchyn. Nobody throws a kick because that would give away a takedown. So they turn it into a boxing match. Igor with that left hook and right to the body. Both punches came up a little bit short.
Yeah, it's strange what you said with the kicks, because I don't see somebody go for a takedown here.
But Igor has the ability to trap the leg and throw the overhand right, boss.
That's true.
Because if Satake were to throw the right low kick, and he's probably studied down Igor, Igor will cup the leg and drop that bomb over the top and get a knockdown.
Absolutely right. Now, the referee tells him to fight. But
Igor coming in rumbling, and Satake trying to go over the top of the left hook. Igor with that left hook lands.
There was a hit.
Igor's starting to get busy. Igor can flurry, boss. He can flurry with those punches. Igor coming in, wants to slug now with Satake into the body lock position. Looked like Igor trying to dump him on the side. Satake hesitating there. Satake, he knows he's in with a guy with some speed in those fists.
And power.
Good Igor, yes.
Whoa, left. That was a good left. Short but stocky left. Right on the jaw. And again, whoa, he wants to follow it up with that big right hand now. And maybe the liver kick would be a perfect combination.
That's a stiff jab there.
Yep.
A right low kick that had nothing on it. Igor landed that right hand. Igor went to the body with that right kick. Igor really turning up the steam here.
Low kick. I'm telling you.
Igor landing that left hook, missing the right hand over the top. Satake really not being able to solve the boxing mode here. It would probably be the low kick into a body lock that would help him survive, because he's probably going to get hurt. Oh, good cup there by Satake. Caught the right low kick, but Igor, good overhand right by Vovchanchyn.
And almost hit with the left hook, which followed up.
Vovchanchyn landing.
This is going to be bad.
Vovchanchyn really starting to turn up the steam here with his punches. There's that right low kick.
Yep, he probably studied the fight between Vovchanchyn and Hoost.
Good left hook by Vovchanchyn again. But Satake has got a chin, and he's been hit by some of the hardest punchers in the sport of martial arts. Michael Bernardo,
Peter Ernst, Jerome LeBanner.
So Vovchanchyn conserving his energy. He's not going to punch himself out because he knows he's fighting a guy who can take a punch. Vovchanchyn slipping in, bobbing and weaving.
I'm telling you, the low kick, if he continues like that, it's going to take his toll.
You're absolutely right, boss. The low kick is Satake's key to this fight. Satake showing good balance in the body lock. Igor tried to slip him down.
Yeah, we saw Satake doing real good against Guy Metzger, preventing the takedown. Ooh, that sounded a little too high.
Makes that pop when he hits the groin protector.
Oh, God, what a power, huh? Yep. He's good at protecting the takedown, defending the takedown.
Vovchanchyn thinking about underhooking that right hand into the body lock. A little bit of a slowdown. Well, the thing is that so far Satake has taken the punches right on the button, and it has almost not phased him at all.
I know, and it's something, it's doing something to you mentally. Like when you give somebody your hardest shot and he just keeps fighting, it's not a real funny feeling mentally.
Yeah, because it makes you maybe lose confidence. But Igor has so many fights. Vovchanчин ducking down low in a crouch and banging away with Satake. Almost puts Satake on the deck there.
Look at him, he's inviting him.
But now Igor's getting his back. Igor, it will be just a matter of time before Igor steps to the side, pivots out, and takes him to the ground. Satake having wrestling shoes is a smart move in this fight because he has better traction and he knows that he won't be susceptible to a leg lock because he submitted anybody to a leg lock. There's that chopping right hand by Vovchanчин.
Wow. Yeah, and he can't do anything because Vovchanчин is holding his other hand.
Satake getting front.
My God, he's screaming in the audience.
Looks like he's bleeding out the nose a little bit.
Yep. Don't forget about the little bit. A lot. Yeah, the doctor is going to check it. Safety first.
That's right. Safety first for the fighters. May have had a broken nose there. But a broken nose is not going to stop Satake from continuing in this fight. Boss, you've had your nose broken in the fight. You had your nose broken against Randleman.
Yes, I did. I'm looking at, from ringside, I can see Vovchanчин and he's not breathing heavy. He's in total shape. He's not tired at all.
It looks like Satake is enjoying this fight. He's been outboxed so far, landed a couple low kicks, but Vovchanчин has really gone high and low with the punches, coming with a crouch, gone to the body.
He's smelling a knockout right now. He's smelling it, he's going for it. Whoa.
Good inside left kick there by Satake.
Low kicks, he's doing it. Igor has to watch out. Oh, right hand. Oh my God, if that connects. Oh, the knee.
The knee.
Look at that.
It didn't really land. This fight, much like the title of this show, is definitely turning into a raging rumble.
Yeah, you remember when we were talking to people, they say, oh, Vovchanчин is going to KO him, and we were saying, come on, man, this guy is a good striker, a decent striker. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Usually people that say that are not real up on K1 history.
Yes.
Or stand-up striking history, because Vovchanчин, although he is a great stand-up fighter in mixed martial arts,
it's a different game.
It is a different game because you have to practice so many other disciplines that you can't just refine your stand-up fighting. Vovchanчин did come from a kickboxing background, but he jumped into mixed martial arts because he couldn't get fights in Russia. Speaking of fights, Vovchanчин is a veteran of 70 mixed martial art fights with 3 losses.
Satake is throwing some knees, hard knees. Vovchanчин was throwing body shots with the right hand to the body. Good connected also. Oh, he's taking the karate stance and he's continuing with the low kicks.
Satake has such passion when he fights. This is really a clash in a way of 2 totally different animals. One is ice cold, Igor Vovchanчин, and the other one is one of the most passionate fighters ever from Japan, in Satake, and they're really brawling here, folks.
And now Igor is going, he's working the body and the head, he's going all over the place, which is perfect, you don't see a lot. He's working the body, then goes to the head, goes to the body again, and even from this position where they are in right now, he's delivering some decent, solid body shots.
We haven't seen Igor Vovchanчин be this aggressive in a long time. A lot of people thought that his last fight against Gilbert Ivel, yeah, it looks like there's been some tape that's falling down from a previous little scrape he had under his chin, this Satake. You should just tear it off or something.
Well, this turns out to be a big fight.
This is a war right now. Raging rumble in the ring, round 1. Can you believe it's only round 1?
It's unbelievable, and they don't show any sign of fatigue. Wow.
It takes,
the audience starts.
listen to them.
Satake.
Right now it looks like Igor's got his number. Satake should go back to the low kick. He shouldn't try and box. Maybe
only low kick.
Just throw the jab and low kick.
Whoa! And the takedown defense is perfect again. Look at this. Wow! What a first round.
Excellent first round. And it's really exactly as we expected. We expected them both to come out there. Igor Vovchanчин in his last fight fought Gilbert Eibel, who may be the most dangerous stand-up fighter in the sport of mixed martial arts, and decided to take it to the ground. Many people thought that was going to be a stand-up war, but Igor used a real good game plan. Why stand up with Gilbert and face those knees? Satake, on the other hand, I think Igor wants to make a statement about a stand-up in this fight.
No, he wants, but we saw him earlier in the fight trying to go for a takedown, and I think that he paid a lot of attention to Fujita when he fought Gilbert Eibel. Here we go.
Yeah, Satake, catching a left-right combination. Vovchanчин going to the body with that right hook. And Satake looking a little frustrated after that exchange. There's that low kick. Vovchanчин doesn't really know how to block the low kick, at least not by that example. But it's like sometimes the counterattack for a low kick is to punch the guy in the face.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was a good knee. That was a good knee that he hit him with. Did you see?
So Satake isn't dead in the water here by any stretch of the imagination, but Vovchanчин is outscoring him by a sizable margin right now.
Yeah, he's more aggressive at attack, but at the other end, Satake is very aggressive too. Shouting, screaming, coming forward.
And as you said before about the confidence thing, Igor's probably thinking, wait, I hit this guy in the button about 12 times in the round, and he wobbled him once.
And some hard body shots too. And then he gives me a return a knee to the head.
Yeah.
So, what is this guy?
So this fight is living up to... I had expectations for this fight, but this is exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, but let's knock on wood, because the previous fight, when we said it was over.
I can hardly wait to see what's going to happen in this round.
Oh, me too. I'm all smiles here.
Well, we know one thing. Igor will throw that overhand right.
Oh, and they look both in a good shape. Look at him. Not breathing heavy. Wow.
I think Satake's key here is he's got to use the jab. The jab was effective for Trey Tulligman. It was also effective for Gary Goodrich when he fought Igor Vovchanчин the second time in the Pride Grand Prix May of last year.
Yeah, but the low kick, I would go for that too. Keep going with the low kick.
But use the jab, then throw the low kick.
Yeah, perfect combo. You see the back of the leg, the side of the leg of Vovchanчин is pretty red already. You see his left leg from here.
But his legs are so thick.
It's true.
Ernesto, who's possibly the greatest low kicker in the upper weights, had to wait for 3 rounds to chop down Igor Vovchanчин with low kicks.
Yeah, plus.
And he's a far better low kicker than Satake is.
Yeah, and Peter Ertz told me he fought one time, or a couple of times with Ernesto. He said his shin bones, his shin bones are so sharp. He says he only needs a few low kicks. So you're right. It's going to take a lot now.
It's like a razor blade. Roos has got a razor blade where Satake, because his legs are stocky, it doesn't mean he's going to have a harder low kick. So Vovchanчин doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's another one. This Vovchanчин answers with his own low kick.
Yeah, but Satake coming from the Kyokushin karate. Listen, man, these guys, they have trained upper legs. Oh my God.
That was a good shot.
Yes, Igor has to do something because this is going to be dangerous. Satake should knee now the leg of Vovchanчин. So do like that. And a little bit more power. You see, he's doing it.
What warriors these men are.
Even hitting the leg would be very good right now.
We've seen Vovchanчин hit the leg when he took someone down and got in the guard. He would hit them in the thigh with a punch.
I thought in Thai boxing I was the first one who did it. I did it actually in Thai boxing. I was hitting somebody with the big gloves on the legs.
Instead of a low kick, it's a low punch, but it's legal.
It's legal.
Of course.
But,
oh, there it is, right as you called it, Mr. Rutan.
Yep, and when he continues like that,
it's on the same spot that he landed the low kick. And the camera's got a real good angle on that. Now it looks like we're going to have a restart. And that's fine, no problem. Satake getting busy with the kicks, and that is the key in a fight with Vovchanчин. If he doesn't have a good jab, he's got to use kicks.
But Satake has been there. He has been in some wars. You better believe it. Let me tell you what. 5 rounds surviving. Guys like Bernardo and everybody.
Well, it's interesting because Vovchanчин, when he gets kicked, body shots by Vovchanчин. Vovchanчин, when he gets kicked with a low kick, is turning his leg the wrong way. He's turning his leg away from the kick, and he's getting caught in the back of the thigh. He should turn his leg into Satake's kick and bend the knee. That way it will bounce off the top of his thigh. Less harm that way.
Oh, less harm. Plus, he's in the perfect position to counterattack with the right straight, which is his best weapon.
It seems like Satake is starting to figure out Vovchanчин a little bit in this round. Oh, nice knee. If it wasn't for his own right arm, it might have done a lot of damage. Vovchanчин go for the ankle pick there, and Vovchanчин on top in a half mount position. He's mounting him. This is bad.
Bad.
This is bad for Satake because Satake doesn't really know. I've never seen this.
Look at the audience.
And Vovchanчин is lethal in the mounted position.
He shouldn't grab around his neck. He shouldn't do this. Satake can turn him to the left right now. Satake can.
But the ropes would save it.
Yeah, okay. But still.
Yeah, but Satake might not know this.
Look, he trains with Sakuraba. Sakuraba would do it.
That's true.
He's going for an armbar, it looks like. Did you see that? Vovchanчин looks like, oh no, he's pulling his arm away. Wow, this is not a position you want to be in with Igor on top.
No, see, Igor, oh my God, he can be absolutely crushing at a short distance with the punches. Go to the body, and this is what we were telling a lot of the other fighters in the earlier fights would not go to the body to set up the headshot, because when you go to the body, the person would drop their elbows down to protect the body, just as Satake did, and then leave their head open. Vovchanчин cracking that left hand.
Oh my God, he should try to go for guard, push him off, at least bridge. If you start bridging, explosive bridging.
He's getting a high mount now. Look, his knees are right under Satake's armpits.
Yep. At the moment he punches, he should bridge explosive, and then Vovchanчин needs to find a better position. He needs to position himself, otherwise he's going to be turned. So
another thing Vovchanчин could do would be throw light punches quickly. Okay, Vovchanчин.
God!
Wow.
What a fight!
This is a great fight so far. Satake has really got a lot of heart and soul. Survived the mount there by Vovchanчин. Vovchanчин still in control of the fight. Now, it's going to come down to conditioning in this round. If Vovchanчин gets a little tired, Satake has got to get busy with low kicks. Just throw the low kick as hard as he can.
For 5 more minutes. If he does it, he's got a chance.
Yeah, he's got to throw. If I were Satake's corner, okay, here we are. Satake going with a low kick and Igor turning away from it.
And there's
another low kick, but it was with the instep. It wasn't with the shin, boss.
I know, but still, it's like you said, he turns away from it, and that prevents him from tensing his muscles, so the impact is way bigger. He should turn into it.
And Igor in control in the mount here, landing that right hand and then trying to cup. He's got such a perfect position for an armbar. He could have arm guarded him so easily, but Igor is not a jiu-jitsu stylist by any stretch of the imagination. His choke out of Gilbert Eivel, he said that was the first choke he'd ever done in his life.
First time for everything.
That's right. Satake has got to get busy. If I were Satake's corner, I would say, go out there, throw that right low kick as hard as you can.
And by looking at him, both of them, they look still in a good shape. I'm looking at Satake right now, everybody does now. But look at him, he's not breathing heavy. Igor is not breathing heavy. He's drinking his water. It's not like he's spraying it in and spitting it out. He's drinking relaxed his water. You see, Satake wants.
Satake's got that look in his eyes, that hungry, animal, carnivorous look in his eyes.
What a fight, huh?
This has been a really, really exciting fight so far. This is the third and possibly, and it'll be the final round. Satake, you can see he's going to throw the low kick. He's going to engage it. There it is.
There you go. Now punch low kick.
Threw that left hook and it caught Igor on the elbow. Probably did more damage to Satake's than it did Igor. There's another low kick with that left inside. You see he's going low, low, low. And Igor can't stay on the outside. Now, Satake checked that kick really well, so that probably hurt Igor more than it did Satake. Igor can't stay on the outside and take those low kicks like this. Oh, nice fake right kick, right hand over the top. I love that combination.
I love it too. I once knocked somebody out with a Thai boxing match. Beautiful punch.
Because what happens is the guy looks at the kick, but the kick is a fake, then he drops his hands to try and catch the kick. Boom.
That's exactly right. Now here we are in this position again. It has been anything but boring in this position too in the last few rounds. Even from here, they did everything.
Igor's got a knee, but the shorter man really doesn't make out well in the knee position.
Ankle pick again.
There he goes. He's going for that ankle. Satake just doesn't have the skills, although he pulled him back up. He just pulled him back up.
This guy, man, he amazes me. Samurai spirit. There we go. Wow.
Satake at 35 years old is 7 years older than Igor Vovchanчин at 27.
He keeps chopping away with the low kicks and the kicks.
His key to victory here is the kicks, but he's got to stop Vovchanчин. He can't win a decision right now. He's too far behind the points. He's got to knock Vovchanчин down, hurt Vovchanчин. It's got to be with kicks in the body lock position. He's not going to do it with a knee. His knees have landed occasionally, but they haven't done any damage.
Yeah, I think Vovchanчин, that they told him in the corner, you know, go for that takedown again. If you can do it again, go for the mount. But now, earlier in the round, then you got a good chance to knock him out. He's ahead on points, I think, though. But it's a great fight.
Vovchanчин getting a little more strategic in this fight, where he was aggressive in round one, a little bit of round two. That strategy may have something to do more with his cardio than it does with a game plan.
He's got the underhooks perfect in, so then Vovchanчин cannot pick the leg. The ankle pick. You see, he knows he's going for it. Oh, there we go, shot to the wall, knee to the head.
But that knee didn't land.
Vovchanчин was looking at me in the corner and he blinked his eye to me and smiled.
That was right after. Oh, Vovchanчин coming in, raging with a combination.
And the liver kick.
And he's going, oh, he almost cut the kick. And Satake, to his credit, defeated the takedown. But
and he goes.
There he goes. Got that leg.
Oh.
Got him out again.
Now he really wants to hurt him.
If I were Vovchanчин, I would just unload about 20 punches, not worry about the power in the punches, just start getting busy with punches, and then load up periodically when the openings present themselves. But just to load and pick punches would not be a smart game plan here, because Satake will block them. Yep. Just start throwing light punches and let Satake react to them, then load up and go to the body or the head accordingly.
Yeah, I would hammer to the body so hard. Solar plexus in the middle, preferable, and then go to the head with hooks.
There's that right hand. That was a good shot. Yep. Oh. Those right hands are sending Satake's head bouncing off the canvas.
1 minute.
1 minute left in this total domination by Igor Vovchanчин over Masaaki Satake, who hasn't folded 1 inch. His will is still there. Vovchanчин, you think, what is he going to go for a key lock here?
Yeah, but it's not a good position to do.
No, not from the mouth, because he could roll him easily.
Yep, that's the body shot. That was a hard punch. And he wants to do it. It's not smart.
I think he's doing it as a distraction, just trying to hold the arm. Would you be surprised if he went for an arm bar?
I would be total shock.
He had the arm cupped perfectly.
Yeah, he only has to step over.
Just fall over. Igor going for, he's going for a key lock. That would be just, see, there you go. Oh, now Satake trying to double hook over and possibly flip over. Okay, the end of the fight. Boss,
beautiful.
This was a great fight.
this was, for me, it was the best fight till now. Beautiful fight. What a striking match.
We saw they came out conservative, felt each other out a little bit in that first round. And then Vovchanchyn just got busy and started really unloading combination after combination and had the perfect distance for finding Satake's chin, but it didn't phase Satake. So to his credit, Satake stayed in there, took the punches, figured out in the second and third round that the low kick maybe is key, but he didn't land enough low kicks to do any damage. And I don't even see Vovchanchyn limping from the low kicks. So Satake, it may have been a conditioning thing. It may just be that Vovchanchyn had his number.
Yeah, it was a beautiful fight. They both still look fresh. If I look at them from here.
Here comes Igor raging in, missing, catching him with a forearm. And all those punches missed, but that kick to the liver, that's your liver kick, boss.
Yep, there he is.
Ooh, he caught the leg. Looks like Mr. Vovchanchyn has got another win in the Pride Fighting Championships. He's got a whole lot of fights for him in the future. He wants a rematch with Mark Coleman, the Pride Grand Prix champion.
But he had to work for this victory, man. Satake really impressed me.
Yeah, Satake impressed us, but still he drops to 1 win and 5 losses in mixed martial arts, and that's not a good record.
No, I know. Yeah.
It's Satake is improving, but he needs a big win if he's going to continue.